to you today from Portland, Oregon. We are...
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Batum is out there with Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2 guard. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McCollum's got his team on the board to start the game for the Trailblazers. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary. When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Nurkic. McCollum finds Covington. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard the pass to George. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Stolen by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the 3 ball is good.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morris. The dish to George. Takes it out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right wing. Three-pointer. Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 6 points.
Now there's another way Lillard can beat you off the ball. Great timing on the catch and shoot.
Jackson dishes to George. Takes a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Batum kicks to Morris. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Lillard attacking. Powell finds McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Batum. Back to Jackson. Outside, George. Batum wide open. He fires. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
For the 3. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Puts it up from 12, and he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers leading by 7.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And no good. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Lillard. Deep 2 from Anthony. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George will take those opportunities anytime he can get them. A nice dunk there.
Out to Anthony. And the pass to Powell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. And the second quarter. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Ibaka. Kennard is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's man in at the 3 slot. McCollum against Kennard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Simons. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Passes it to Mann. Kennard for 3. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Patterson. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Patterson's got his first bucket in this one.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Ibaka, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And the fantastic end-to-end speed of Ibaka. So hard for opposing bigs to keep up with him. And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverley rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverley is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against. Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Mann. Beverley with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Cantor pulls it down. Portland leading. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Now here's Kennard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Norman Powell's checked in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Kennard for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Nurkic. Trailblazers keep it alive. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard way outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Batum. Kennard for three. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside, Covington. Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there. Rondo passes to Kennard. The 3-ball. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Lillard. Pass to Carmelo. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. Lillard fires away from way outside. This one for 3. Batum grabs the miss.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the right side. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Rondo sometimes gets it in his system.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They couldn't hold on.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. McCollum, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Nobody near George. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Clippers leading by 3. From past the arc. Gets a hand on it, and Leonard stays with it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Covington on the wing. McCollum dishes to Powell. They grab their own miss. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Covington finds McCollum. Back to Powell. McCollum outside, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Mann's checked in. And here's George. He has 7. Now the pass to Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Cantor's shot is off. Clippers leading by 7. Mann passes to Leonard. Fires for three. Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard attacking.
Look at that.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Collins passes to Cantor. Kicks it out to McCollum. Cantor trying to free himself up. Passes it to Powell. Over George. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Powell's got 5 now.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
The 3 from George. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's McCollum for 3. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Powell on the wing. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's Leonard from 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cantor, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
And it's Leonard again missing. Now Cantor. There's the 3. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Here's Rondo. Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 7. From deep 3-point range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Batum. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Powell dishes to Nurkic. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Picked away. Morris with the ball. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Good on the triple. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Rondo. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Anthony left side. Lillard outside. It's Covington on the wing. Portland needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. For three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Portland moving the ball around. He kicks it to Anthony. Beyond the arc. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Kennard's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Covington from the arc. Portland with a new 14. They need this one. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch and shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
And the pass to Leonard. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trailblazers trail by 10. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Kennard for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes to Powell. Pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. It's Covington on the wing. Nurkic trying to get open. Out to Anthony. From the arc. That shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Kennard for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Los Angeles now. Kennard on the wing. From downtown. And the rebound by Nurkic. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the triple. Anthony in the corner. Shoots over Leonard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. It's an NBA afternoon game here on DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Swiped away. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Big man coming through. Love whenever Porzingis puts his head down and just charges hard towards the basket.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doncic, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. McCollum dishes to Powell. Off target with his three. Dallas has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Doncic against Lillard. And Covington sends it back. They retain possession. And here's Doncic from the arc. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Lillard. Passes it to McCollum. Now Lillard. Powell for 3. Kleba with the rebound. Doncic looking it over. Launches it. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. McCollum kicks to Powell. It's Covington on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. McCollum outside. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Hardaway finds Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Can't connect from long distance.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Kleba with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Left side, Porzingis. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Powell. Outside, Covington. Takes the 3. Here's Powell. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Lillard against Doncic. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And there's the pass to Powell. No good with the tip. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being a...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Richardson, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Richardson against Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Ellie misses the 3. Portland trailing here. Ganser finds McCollum. Anthony in the corner. McCollum with the ball. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Maverick shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Richardson dishes to Powell. And Brunson has it in the corner. Richardson the pass to Melly. Shoots the 3. Pass to Brunson. Here's Melly. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now, here's Richardson. They trail by 1. To the inside. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
No excuse letting Richardson get this close. I mean, you deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Collins passes to Canner. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now, here's Richardson. Passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Pass to Simons. Outside Collins. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Anthony. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Powell. Inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cauley-Stein's got his first basket.
And you got to do more than that to slow Cauley-Stein down. I mean, he's used to absorbing contact while shooting.
Ganser, the pass to Lillard. No good again that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep. Doncic, no good. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Both teams will make substitutions. A three off the inbound. A shot, no good. Deep two from Anthony, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Trailblazers trail by 6. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game, and the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 6.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Doncic against Nurkic, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Outside Covington. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Trailblazers trail by 7. The pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. He has 6.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Mavericks leading by 6. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Covington. Lillard outside. The three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Fires from 14. And it's Doncic missing.
That's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Portland no good that time either. The Mavericks shooting a meager 37% for the game. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
It's good on the putback. Powell's got 5.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Shot, high post. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Powell for 3. No good, shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. just 4 to shoot. Lob pass to Porzingis. He's off on that one. Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes it to McCollum. This one for 3. A rebound by Marjanovic.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
The 3 for Doncic. Marjanovic passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Covington. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace of the game.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Oh, great ball movement there.
Lillard way outside. Lillard again missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. It's Powell on the wing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. And that one hits back iron.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Anthony's shot is off. Dallas leading by 11. There's the pass to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis. Covered by Lillard from 13. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. Shoots over Nurkic. Now Porzingis over Anthony. Porzingis can't hit.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Pass to Carmelo. Here's Simons. Guarded by Hardaway. The 3. And it's Simons missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Lillard from outside buries it from 3-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Porzingis. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Hardaway. Puts it up from 15. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Trailblazers trail by 10. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Richardson left side. The pass to Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. 20 points for Porzingis.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Now, here's Nurkic. Powell for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Down low. Tries again. Good on the shot. Hardaway has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to Anthony. Takes a three. For the three. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hardaway. Runs in the pass to Richardson. Yep, that one goes in there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Portland with the ball. It's a 13-point game. On the wing, Jones. Kleba with the rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. Richardson outside. Passes it to Melli. Offline with his three. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here's Richardson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber. It's an NBA after. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Knocked loose. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Covington passes to Nurkic. And stolen by Gordon. Right side, Porter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard against Murray. Lillard dishes to Covington. Lets the 3 fly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Powell with the steal. They're running. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Gets an open look and hits.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. And right now, he's gunning from deep range.
Murray against Lillard. To the wing on the left. Jokic finds Murray. Martin with it. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Passes it to Covington. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard outside. Back to Powell. Dishes it to Covington. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Well, he can create his own shot. He can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
Pulls it up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jokic has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
For the finish. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Lillard against Murray. Back to Powell. Covington passes to Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's McCollum on the wing. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Lillard following the score by Aaron Gordon. Over to the wing. Pass to McCollum. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Covington from deep. Portland again missing. Murray with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lob pass to Gordon.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And Lillard kicks to Covington. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The pass to Gordon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray against Lillard. Murray outside. Porter outside. And it's rebounded by Covington. That's a 2 from Powell. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. Finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We reach
the mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Morris is out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the small forward. Jokic, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Anthony. Out left to the wing. Simons, the pass to McCollum. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Loads it up for Millsap. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Millsap's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Enes Kanter. And the Nuggets making a change here. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, Kanter is so hungry and has the desire to be an impact player on the glass every night. A very good low post scorer who can rebound at a high level.
Here's Dozier. The tray. The shot, no good. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Anthony finds Kanter from outside the arc. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 9. Morris passes to Millsap. Back to Morris. Here's McGee. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks to Collins. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And, if you only look at the box score for Zach Collins, then you're missing the whole picture. He's a terrific defender.
I agree with you, GA. I think his scoring is going to come, but obviously they have potent guard play, and that's not much needed. What is needed is on the interior, him being active as a big man and defending around the rim. It is something that Zach Collins is capable of doing.
Here's Millsap following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Back to Morris. Shoots from the corner and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Anthony with the bucket.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Morris looking over the floor. It's Bull, top of the key. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now Millsap. Following Nurkic's three-point attempt. Rivers passes to Green. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Covington finds Lillard. Back to Covington over Green. Covington's shot is off. Now, here's Bull. Green left side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver enjoying it. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. And fellas, Jamal Murray is an out-and-out scorer. Running off screens or off the bounds. And that's a wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Squaring up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. Kept alive.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Lillard. He has 6. Nurkic dishes to Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Lillard. A 3 from McCollum. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Right wing. Nurkic against Jokic. Floats it up for Murray.
A big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
The Trailblazers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Now here's Murray. Kicks it to Barton. Jokic high post. Working on Nurkic. Pass to Barton. Now Jokic. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. There's the 3. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
McCollum finds Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Barton surveying the floor. Gordon against Covington. Takes it from 10. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers trail by 13. Powell, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. The pass to McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 10.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Lillard against Murray. Passes to Jokic. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by McCollum.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. And the shot is long. And now Portland on the break. Powell for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Bowles. JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris, and it's Dozier in at the 2 spot.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Powell for 3. Sinks the triple. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here is Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice up fake to Millsap. He's just good at that move there.
That free throw good for Millsap. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 7. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Back to Lillard. Pass to Powell. Lets it go with the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Morris, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one drops.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Green. Back to Morris. Green up on top. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Morris with the ball. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Morris. That's 12 points for Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. 3-pointer. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
1:58 left in the fourth. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 5. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. 3-pointer, Lillard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Trailblazers trail by 6. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Green breaking loose. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. It's up a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morris outside. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Rivers. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Green. Covered by Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Buries the 7-footer. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
From deep. No good. So we see Denver get the win here. A solid win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Coming up next from downtown Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. DA.
Well, guys, I'm very...
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. And George kicks to Morris. George passes to Leonard. To the inside. Tries from the block. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Leonard.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Portland no good that time either.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Outside for George. The Clippers rebound. Ibaka, the pass to George. Shoots over Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Beverly dishes to Morris. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McCollum.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
And here's Beverly. On the wing, George. Outside Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
McCollum, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Powell, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Portland leading. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morris. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
Lillard finds McCollum. Fires for 3. Lillard misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Leonard against Powell.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
The 3 from McCollum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Batum wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. Pass to McCollum. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Zubac. One-on-one fast break. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kennard is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Pass to Cantor. A 3 ball. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Zubac, and he banks in the layup. Zubats has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Second shot opportunity, and Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kennard for 3. Here's Zubats, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anthony can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the pass to Rondo. Back to Kennard. Kicks to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Portland with the ball, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Portland no good that time either.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Man gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard scanning the floor. There's the 3. Portland again missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now Collins, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. And it's Lillard on the follow. Lillard's got 5.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Morris against Collins. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. Out to the right wing. Shot by Collins, no good. Clippers leading by 6. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Passes to Man. Here's Zubats. He's got 8. Kennard for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Kennard's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Nobody near Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. Anthony kicks to Lillard. Here's Simons. They get the rebound. Out to Anthony. From deep three-point range. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Man passes to Rondo. Pass to Kennard. 3-pointer. The shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles holding up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets the production speak for itself. And that should do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Roman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Does so much for his team's spacing. Opponents have to respect Covington's deep ball.
Leonard looking around. The feed to Ibaka. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. There's the pass to Powell. Lillard from outside. That one doesn't go. Clippers leading by 5. George, that's a two-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Back to Lillard. It's Covington on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Trailblazers trail by 7. 90 seconds now into the second half. From the arc. The shot by Powell, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 11 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
George dishes to Morris. Ibaka looking for an opening. Back to Morris. And George now top of the key. Over McCollum. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. Covington. And Covington stays with it. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
So smart in these situations. Love how Covington often picks the correct route to run.
George passes to Ibaka. Back to George. Fires for 3. Powell pulls it in.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Ibaka. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
George passes to Ibaka. There's a minute left in the third. Feeds to Morris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got his second bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Beverly. They get it again. Here's Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 17 now.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Pass to Covington. Back to McCollum. It's Powell on the wing. No good. That would have tied it. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers trail by 3. They've got Batum. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. That's a 2 from Powell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Powell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Portland. Now Beverly. Up top, Leonard. Back to Beverly. Passes it to Leonard. Fades and shoots. Count that one. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Simons, the pass to Powell. Out to the right wing. Pass to Nurkic. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Batum. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game to tie it up. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Fades, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's Leonard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Lillard from outside. The pass to Powell. The 3 from Anthony. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Beverly against Lillard. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. Over in the corner, Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
George with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Back to George. Passes it to Mann. Shot clock at 5. And George is good for 3. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Portland also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. And here's George. Following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. George dishes to Ibaka. Back to George. Here's Leonard. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Now, here is George. Ibaka, the pass to George. And Ibaka kicks to George. Here's the dish to Beverly. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Pass to Covington. McCollum right side. Dishes to Powell. A three-pointer, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Leonard kicks to George. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to Beverly. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Morris for 3. Powell pulls it in. Pass to Simon. He dishes it to McCollum. Those three-pointers off the mark. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Ibaka finds Morris. George with the ball. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. So just sit right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in its center. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And it's Doncic missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
The 3 from McCollum. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now, Doncic from deep three-point range. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Powell. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Cullen passes to Powell. Nurkic with it. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard from outside. It's good from long range.
Now, with his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic against Lillard from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Pass to Powell. And here's McCollum for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 3 for Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard, and it's McCollum in the corner. Trailblazers moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Porzingis can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Powell for 3. They get it back.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now Porzingis. Now the pass to Doncic. The 3 finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now, Kleba, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Kleba finds Porzingis on the wing. Doncic can't tie it up as that one misses.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
In the corner, Powell with it. Passes it to Lillard. A three from McCollum. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
For 3. Doncic, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Nobody near Nurkic. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Lillard, and he converts the layup. Lillard's got 5 now.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals.
I look to the times where things are going.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Simons missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. McCollum kicks to Collins. For the 3, C.J. McCollum, and that's good. He's got 9.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Melly. Collins with some nice D.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Pass to Simons. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Simons. That's tipped.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
Now here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Melly. Fires the 3. They get it back, and so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touches it last. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Passes it to Simons. Back to McCollum. Pass to Simons. McCollum. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Melly. He's covered by Cantor. Shot clock at 6. Cauley Stein goes in. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, and the athleticism of Cauley Stein on the drive is really outstanding. Not many players are equipped to try to stop him given his insane length.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. Anthony on the wing. Here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Nicolo Melli. Hardaway's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
1:10 left in the first half of the game. And that one's good. Doncic.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Covington. Powell kicks to Covington. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Porzingis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here is Lillard after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Anthony dishes to Lillard. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back from the triple at the other end.
From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead in.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, the superior strength on display. Nurkic excels at absorbing contact and muscling the shot in regardless.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. Redick surveying the D. Doncic right side. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter, just a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. He has 6. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 9. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Alert against Doncic. It's Covington on the wing. That three off the mark. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. And here is Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Covington, who kicks it to Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Hardaway. The pass to Porzingis. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. From deep. Portland no good that time either. Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. The 3 for Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's Simons. Portland again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the layup is good. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Simons missing.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Here's Melly. He's guarded by Collins. Powell trying to free himself up. And it's Melly missing. Trailblazers trail by 7. Cullen passes to Collins. It's rebounded by Dallas. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Melly. Moves back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Melly's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's Simons. No good with the triple. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, leading by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Dallas leading by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Norman Powell is out there with Anthony. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Porzingis finds Kleba. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, intercepted. Now Porzingis sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Kleber against Anthony. From deep three-point range, Kleber no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. And it's McCollum in the corner. No good on the three. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Kleber. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Richardson. Fast break, Dallas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Here's Simons. The three from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Brunson with it. He dishes it to Richardson. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 11. And a wide open look for McCollum. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display for McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Richardson. That's up a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And here's McCollum for three. The Mavericks pull it in.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
Now here's Porzingis. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. On the Mavericks with some changes. Hardaway comes in for Richardson. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. McCollum kicks to Lillard. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Dallas, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum kicks to Covington. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The three for Doncic. Can't hit that one.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Here's McCollum. The wing jumper off target. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball. Covington with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, we've got Will Barton. Jokic is out there with Gordon. Then there's Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Porter. Murray outside. The pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jokic has got the first points up on the board here for the Nuggets.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Deflects the pass. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Kicks it to Powell. No good on the triple. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
And the basket by McCollum.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Martin surveying the floor. Pass to Porter. Jokic against Nurkic. And it's Jokic missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's McCollum. It's Powell on the wing. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Covington with the bucket.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
Here's Murray. And he makes that one.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Murray against Lillard. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 5. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor junkie. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Shot from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Pass to Powell. Now here's Lillard. They need this. Portland no good that time either. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Gordon's running. Porter, no luck. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Murray surveying the D. Tries from 10. Count the basket. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic kicks to Murray. Gordon dishes to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
And so it's Denver ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Austin Rivers. Green is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris. Stolen by Rivers. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers trail by 7. It's McCollum on the wing. Fires from the corner. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And now the Nuggets, fast break. A rebound by Simons. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Morris with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Nuggets with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Launches it. Again, McCollum missing. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Dozier. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The pass to Anthony. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The three from McCollum. Portland, no good that time either.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Gordon, the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers kicks to Millsap. Here's Morris. Rivers. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Rivers has got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Back to Powell from downtown. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Cantor. Lays it up and banks it in.
And usually amongst the leaders,
in the offensive rebound rate. Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anfernee Simons. Foul. That's good.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here's Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now Rivers, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Rivers dishes to Millsap. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Dozier. Floats it up for Millsap. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks to their... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Denver had no problems getting going. At one point, they had a 9-point lead. And
somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Covington wide open. He fires off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Trailblazers trail by 6. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Barton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Murray outside. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. A self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Jokic against Nurkic. Jokic kicks to Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Portland moving the ball around. For 3, Covington. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 9. To the paint. Gordon inside. Guarded by Powell. And the basket by Gordon.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Trying to get something going. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Passes to Porter. Here's Gordon. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Nikola Jokic. Green is out there with Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Cantor. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Simons the pass to Collins. Launches a 3. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Trailblazers, trailing by 13.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here is Murray. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the fadeaway. And again, it's Denver.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Over to the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Anthony, the pass to Simons. And here is Anthony trying to end the drought. Portland, no good that time either.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Campazzo offline with his three. Trailblazers trail by 17. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Collins.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Cancer. And McCollum launches it from deep, and he's good on the three ball. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
Pass to Jokic. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Three-pointer. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from McCollum.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Green taking his time here. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. He's against Cantor. A putback, and Green is right there. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jokic.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Lets it go with a three. No good on that one. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.